1,092 days. That's how long it's been since Iowa last played a ranked opponent at Kinnick Stadium. But the clock reset today when number 11 Indiana made their way to Iowa City for the annual homecoming game. Fresh off a 63-10 demolition of Illinois, the Hoosiers didn't miss a beat, intercepting Mark Gronowski on the second play of the game. But after converting the turnover into a touchdown 2 plays later, they soon found that the raucous Iowa crowd wasn't as receptive as their own last week.
The start of the game wasn't exactly how we scripted it out, and but the guys responded. They came back and responded, and I think we saw that, as the whole game went on.
When Mark Gronowski came back out, he showed he wasn't afraid to move the ball downfield. If it wasn't for an injury sustained later in the game, his 144 yards could have been a season high. Yet it was the defense that made the impact play of the first half. On fourth down, as Indiana was driving and looking to add to their lead, Cohen Entringer shot the gap and forced a turnover on downs.
I watched a lot of tape on them this past season from last year, and they went for a lot of times on fourth down. And, you kind of always got to be prepared for that.
Then Gronowski led Iowa on a methodical 11-play clock-draining drive that culminated in a touchdown with just seconds to go in the half. But Indiana marched right downfield, aided by an Iowa penalty, and knotted the game at 10 going into halftime. In the third quarter, as the game reached a point of equilibrium, the physical nature started to take a toll on some key Iowa players. Injuries continue to haunt the Hawkeyes, with Mark Gronowski, Bo Stevens, and Jaden Harrell all going down with injuries throughout the game, but the real curse for the team today was the field goal posts. When Zach Lutmer intercepted Indiana QB Fernando Mendoza with minutes left and the game tied, Hawkeye fans started to look ahead to a potential field storming. But then Drew Stevens missed the go-ahead kick from 42 yards out, and the momentum swung entirely back to Indiana. Mendoza proceeded to flex his NFL draft chops, orchestrating a 2-minute drill to take the lead on a 49-yard catch and run from Elijah Surratt. Iowa backup QB Hank Brown was unable to mount a comeback drive, and Indiana escaped with a narrow 20-15 win.
There's some days that it's hard, but life's hard, and you got to just show up and do it no matter what, because my team needs me to do it, and we all need each other at the end of the day.
Last night, Hawkeye fans went to bed dreaming of a signature field storming victory. Instead, they're heading into a bye week, still wondering when their team will take the next step. From Kinnick Stadium, Ryan Paris, DITV Sports.